Justin Verlander gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Rogers heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Left fielder, number 20.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is there to record the first down. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Verlander's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is lined right back up the middle. Into center field for a 1-out single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
First offering on its way. Carlos Santana is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, a good job here of just inside outing that ball down the right field line. You see it hit just to the left of the chalk. Then once he sees that ball head into the corner, he's off to the races, and he's in there with a triple.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The dirt and block behind the plate, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Belted high and deep into right center. Chisenhall looking up. Gone! A 2-run shot for Victor Martinez. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Another mistake in location here. It's been a real problem here in the first inning, and now a 2-run homer makes it 3-0 already. So you've got to hope those problems clear themselves up pretty darn quick.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Three runs already home here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Chisenhall giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Yan Gomes makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Settling in now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch-out.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and they've caught him flat-footed on both of those pitches. The recognition has not been real good so far.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Martinez over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, third baseman number 7, Juan Uribe.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Indians leave 1. Still down 3-0. James McCann strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Jose Iglesias stands in for the first time. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Anthony Gose. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Right after this. Abraham Almonte steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Rajai Davis will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. He pulls this one into right. Martinez is there, 2 down.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play. And they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for them right now.
Jason Kipnis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll ground this one foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Ian Kinsler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Justin Upton steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
The 1-0 delivery to first. Napoli's there. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The first baseman, number 24,
Miguel Cabrera digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Almonte going back on it at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Stepping in, Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
And this is taken outside for ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. Detroit is out in front, 4-0. Yan Gomes is ready here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Upton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Into the box, Mike Napoli. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Verlander sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Shot to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Nick Castellanos will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And after all of that, the runner has to stay put at third base. I don't think he quite knew what to do out there, so he's just going to ride this one out, keep himself in one piece, and hold on tight at third base. And pretty hard to blame him.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Bounced weakly near the plate. The tag, and he is out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Into the box now, Anthony goes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Tigers do get 1 on this RBI triple. We played 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Leading off the inning, Juan Uribe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Hit to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 35, Abraham.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball to strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Now to the plate, Abraham Almonte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
The left fielder number 20, Rajai Davis.
Rajai Davis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And it remains a 5-0 ball game. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Here's Justin Upton now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and you never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Victor Martinez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Almonte sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Even though it comes on a 1-2 count, that's the first pitch of the at-bat that was in the strike zone. So he finally got a pitch he could do something with, and he made it pay off.
J.D. Martinez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Sean Armstrong is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Armstrong.
J.D. Martinez will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. 1-1, here it is. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Francisco Lindor makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Back to work now is Verlander, as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Jason Kipnis will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Verlander gets the sign, and the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Oh, That's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Ripped on the ground to first. To Iglesias for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Nick Castellanos gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team.
Number 30, Nick Castellanos.
From the stretch. Tap fouled at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Got him.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
In now, James McCann. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the 0-1. Hit to first. Over to the bag is Napoli as he handles it himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Lonnie Chisenhall stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, it's his 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting,
Mike Napoli will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. This is line to left. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
third baseman.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Juan Uribe will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
2 out with the man at first. Drilled to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Anthony Goes will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball. You're watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Runner around second now, headed for third. In to score is the runner from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside-the-park two-run home run.
Something you don't see all that often. And it's still one of the most exciting plays in all of the game as far as I'm concerned. I was thinking that he might get held up at third, but he was having none of that. He had that inside-the-park home run on his mind from the get-go, and sure enough, he winds up getting it all.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Zach McAllister will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Justin Upton will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there were 2 gone.
And this is one of those throws as an infielder where you're semi-expecting your first baseman to pick it. But then when they do pick it, you're definitely grateful. That'll be worth a little fist bump out to the inning for that one.
Victor Martinez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike. 2 out. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Tigers 7 and the Indians nothing. Abraham Almonte will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Grounded to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. 8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Francisco Lindor will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike one.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Martinez. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the third guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Jason Kipnis will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Tigers 7 and the Indians 2. J.D. Martinez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
J.D. Martinez.
Pitch on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he got him.
Yeah, that's 2 really good breaking balls in that sequence. Here's the last one. And at the plate, he's probably thinking, I'm not going to see that same pitch again. But they go right back to it. They double up with it, and they get him to swing and miss again.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
1 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, this should just be a single, but you saw him have some trouble out there with it in left field, and it allows that runner to sneak into second.
Into the box, James McCann, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And he's pretty much just overmatched at the plate here. I mean, they had so much success with the first 2 fastballs. No reason not to stay with it. That was easy as they come right there.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Chisenhall is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Mark Lowe will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
21, Mark Lowe.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Yan Gomes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, right fielder
Lonnie Chisenhall digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Martinez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
And, guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Ian Kinsler. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 7-2. Good night from Detroit.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.